begin.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Madam Chairman. I'm William
Appreciate
Greene, testifying on behalf of myself in opposition to this bill. I'd just like to remind the members of the committee of something that I emphasize to my students every semester. When I teach federal government, which I teach several sections of each semester, I don't just use the textbook. The way I teach it is I put the Constitution up on the screen, and we go through the Constitution line by line from the preamble to the 27th Amendment. And one of the things that I remind them of from the very beginning is that this is a legal document, and like any legal document, like this compact among states, if you have a contract, you must abide by that contract according to its original terms unless they are modified by agreement of the parties in that contract. And those terms go by the original definitions that how those terms were defined in the original document. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. The appointment of electors by the states, and again, it's very clear that the states are able to appoint electors in any manner they see fit. The Texas legislature has seen fit to appoint them by having them elected by the people. And that is the extent of how those electors are appointed. Once they're elected by the people, there is no further appointment power for the Texas legislature, according to the U.S. Constitution. But secondarily, I want to remind you that the word is elector. And an elector is someone who is eligible to elect someone, eligible to vote. So when people go in there and vote for you in November, they are electors. They are what we call state legislative electors. When people vote for members of Congress, they are electors. They are what we call congressional electors. When the people in the Electoral College, like myself, go in to vote, we are electors. We are voting for President of the United States. Constitutionally, we are the only ones who get to do that, to vote for President, and under the 12th Amendment, for Vice President of the United States. You would no more, I would hope that you would not want to pass a piece of legislation that would tell people voting in congressional or legislative elections, you must vote for this person. They are electors. They are therefore free as electors, under the definition of what an elector is, to vote the way that their conscience dictates. That's why the framers of the Constitution used the word electors in who's going to be electing the President of the United States. And as Mr. Stringer testified earlier, they were very clear about the fact that they were to be free to vote their conscience. And any attempt to bind them, as once again this bill does, despite all the hard work you obviously put into this bill, and I appreciate that, it would be prima facie unconstitutional. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. No questions.